Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. Y'all know how we do, but before we even get started, y'all know what I do. Like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section. Because you know we just got us another banger. And we drop them all day. But this banger right here is old Mary Kay Cabot gets the spotlight. While us, the representatives of everything that's new about Cleveland in the new Cleveland media, try to get y'all together. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all go follow the CUNT on all their social media platforms. But Mary Kay Cabot joined the morning crew on 92.3 The Fan this morning. And once again, you know Ken Lima be with the mess, man. He be with the mess. And he brought up the Brendan Sorsby activity all over again. Wanted to know what do the Browns have to do to get Brendan Sorsby. And Mary Kay just shot that down. But you know, Mary Kay was once upon a time when Brendan Sorsby came on the market, Mary Kay was a big advocate for drafting Brendan Sorsby. Now, not so much. Now, she might have done a little research. She might have talked to a few people. Because Mary Kay Cabot's story is all the way made a complete 180. She done turned all the way around. She not even on that. She rolling with Todd Monken. Yeah, we not doing that. But y'all know how this thing go. Y'all ready to go? I know I am. Let's do the doggone thing.
Big Snacks on the track, so let's get it started. Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks in the building. Yeah, I'm showing love to the whole community. Auntie, Shedeur, and Coach Prime in unity. And I'm rocking with the new Cleveland, you already know. Much love to G Bush and K-Sap and Money Man and well off media. They ain't new to the game, to the most high. I gotta give thanks, love, peace out. That's all I gotta say.
All we know is Mary Kay Cabot has done a big flip-flop once again, which she has been known to do. As earlier indications when she put out that Deshaun Watson should be the starter mess. But Mary Kay Cabot joined Ken Carman on his show this morning. And damn Anthony Lima. He on there too. And she talked Brendan Sorsby, Shedeursanders, Deshaun Watson. They even talked to little Dylan Gabriel, but we not gonna get into that. But we will get into this Brendan Sorsby, Shedeursanders activity. Let's go. Hold on. I got some weird activities popping off right now. And I'm not understanding what's exactly popping off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding why we can't get to the money. But now we can get to the money. Let's get to the money.
Still believe that? Because boy, his agent in that radio interview down in Dallas, he's talking tough. He says all 32 teams are going to come out and see his client.
You know, I still feel the same way I did the other day when I wrote that it was unlikely that the Browns will place a bid on Brendan Sorsby. I've talked to enough people to believe that that is the case. And we also heard Todd Monken weigh in a very, very strong and definitive way at the golf outing when he said it was a slippery slope. I don't think he was speaking in a vacuum. I don't think he was speaking out of turn. I think the organization probably already had some preliminary discussions about Brendan Sorsby. And then once again, in my follow-up discussions, I really feel strongly that they are not going to do this.
Well, that's one of the things that I'm going to accidentally start an argument with Lima here. But Lima poo-pooed those comments. I go, I don't know. I don't think you can, especially a guy like Tone who uses my old words against me constantly and has used words of coaches against them constantly. I go, man, this is a guy who really went above and beyond to say he didn't want Brendan Sorsby on his team. It's just a big matzo ball out there if they were to actually bring this guy in, because then immediately, considering the Browns' history, we're all going, who's running things? Who's making the decisions now of the most important position on the football field?
Right, and Todd also has plenty of say in who he's going to get to coach at the quarterback position. And if he feels that strongly about it, I really highly doubt that Andrew would sort of just go rogue and put in a bid and drop him into the room and throw that gasoline onto the fire of that quarterback room. So no, I do not see it happening. And once again, I think Todd probably had some inside intel when he made those comments. I don't think he just was out there saying slippery slope for no reason.
So,
right. Now, why would you think Todd Monken wouldn't have no input on this? He's already voiced his opinion, and he voiced it very strongly and loudly in the media, not behind no closed doors, not no Twitter message, live on air. Said, I don't want to touch that. That's a slippery slope to go down. And you don't know where Brendan Sorsby is in his treatment. And to be honest, we don't even know if Brendan Sorsby had treatment. This man been gambling for 4 years that we know of. And as of just now, he goes into a 30-day treatment facility. 30 days. And that was just to reclaim eligibility. He hasn't had no treatment. Gambling is a serious addiction. I've seen people lose their homes, cars, mortgages, 401ks, everything behind this gambling. Gambling is nothing nice, and it's something you just don't run away from and get over with in 30 days. Everybody has a different way, but Brendan Sorsby was using 5 different mechanisms to get his gambling on. And you think that was all cleared up in a 30-day treatment? But, see, Mary Kay has changed her tune. She ain't with it. But let's see what she's talking about.
or the talent, because Andrew Berry appeared, a week later right here in this time slot and spoke about the amount of grace and compassion the world should have for Brendan Sorsby, and that, a lot of people make mistakes at 18 and 19.
Well, the thing about Andrew, and we have seen this consistently over his career here, is that he is always reaching out a hand and pulling in someone that he thinks is a good guy who made a bad mistake. And so that is one of the reasons I think that people would think, maybe he will do the same thing here with Brendan Sorsby. But I just don't see it happening in this case. And as I wrote in my initial story, I think one of the main reasons for that, is because when you're talking about a gambling addiction, or really any addiction, when you are fresh out of rehab, the chances of relapse are very, very high. And I did a little bit of research on this over the past few days and threw it into another follow-up story, that the chances in your first year of relapsing are somewhere between 50 and 90%, I think it is. And then it increases from there. So not only would you have to deal with continuing meetings, continuing counseling, but you would probably really be worrying about some kind of suspension down the road. And if a team wants to take that on, that's fine. Maybe a team that doesn't need a starting quarterback right away could take something like that on. But the Browns are not in that position, and they really like what they have right now at this moment in that room. They have a raging quarterback battle going on, and they don't want to add to it.
So, Mary.
Right. And like I said, that is a big task to take on. In 30 days? No, you're not over gambling in 30 days. Not with the amount of gambling that Brendan Sorsby was doing while he was in college. Now, if you don't know, let's go back and watch one of them videos that I posted with Josh Alt from the Dogs podcast. Gave you all the information, the money spent, how he was trying to gamble. You know, it's a lot. And the Browns don't need that. The Browns have enough trouble in their quarterback room as it is. It's enough disdain for the quarterbacks that are already in that room. And they haven't done the ultimate sin in football is gambling. And none of them have done that. Yeah, you got some hated quarterbacks in this room, but none with the problems that Brendan Sorsby would bring to that quarterback room. The attention that Shedeur already commands, blended with the trouble and the attention that Brendan Sorsby would bring, I don't think the Browns need that kind of attention. You get enough attention that's mostly positive as it is, and then you bring that into the mix. Whoo, that's a ticking time bomb. But let's go back, because Mary Kay is going to switch to Shedeursanders. Let's see what she's talking about.
Of Deshaun Watson and Shedeursanders would dissuade this organization from pursuing a lotto ticket like this?
Well, I think that's part of it. I think that's part of the equation. I think the bigger part of it is the fact that no one can know for sure if Brendan Sorsby is going to be able to stay on the field, stay clean, and be able to fulfill his NFL career and live up to his draft status and all those kinds of things. I think that there are enough really good quarterbacks coming out in next year's draft that they should be able to get their hands on one of those guys without putting themselves through all of the things that would come with Brendan Sorsby.
Mary Kay, I think I agree with you. You asked it. That was an interesting way to ask
Why
that
do you
question.
say that was interesting?
Just because you kind of lead her on a little bit there.
You thought I was leading the witness there?
A little bit. I thought you were leading her a little bit.
Mary Kay, it was nice to see you on the roadways on the west side yesterday or a couple of days ago.
Oh, you saw Mary Kay on the road?
Beep, beep. She was on a walk.
You guys waved to each other?
She was busy. You were in a heated conversation.
Heated? You're getting in an argument? What's going on, Mary?
They out there walking the streets of Rocky River. Nobody cares about Rocky River. Let's get back into the context.
The whole question about the quarterbacks, you said a heated competition. They both obviously want to start. What do you think is going on in the next 5 weeks here? With Todd Monken, with Andrew Berry, as they start to make their decision about who starts for this football team. Do they already have an inkling, or are they going to go in here with a clean slate? Because before, Todd was quoted. He wanted to have a starter by training camp. Now that circumstance has changed. So what are they thinking right now?
Well, I think what happened is Shedeursanders came on so strong in those last probably 3-4 weeks of OTAs and minicamp that he made it impossible for them to go out there and make a decision right now. I think he kind of just put his nose to the grindstone and really studied that offense and got out there and did what he needed to do at the line of scrimmage, more so than he did in the beginning. When it came to the operation of the offense, he became way, way more efficient, just in terms of going through his progressions, getting rid of the ball, just his footwork, all of that. All of the things that you need to do to operate this offense, he became way more efficient. And they really want to see what he can do when the pads come on and when he actually has some pressure. And when he's throwing against a Denzel Ward who can break up the pass and things like that. So I think it's legit. I don't think they're paying lip service to this. I think they do feel that they have a two-way quarterback battle on their hands. And Shedeur is the kind of player that he goes out and puts it on the grass better than he does, saying what he just learned. He definitely can demonstrate what he learned much better when he can go out there and actually do it.
That's a weird question, but it doesn't.
Boy, Mary Kay is showing Shedeur Sanders the love. Mary Kay is giving Shedeur Sanders some props, damn it. Should have been doing that. And you wouldn't be in the untrusted position that you are in with the people that consume your content, read your articles. Because a lot of people don't trust Mary Kay right now. You can't trust a word. You can't trust her decisions because now she's not doing research and posting articles. She's posting opinion pieces. And your opinion be bad than a mother. That's all I'm saying. You gotta stop dropping your opinion because you be jumping the shark and it ain't worth it. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your comments down in the comment section. Y'all know how we do this, how we get down. Hype your boy up. Auntie Faye say you get 3 likes, use them all on her. But I'm gonna need 1 or 2 of them. I'm gonna need some. Give your boy some. Share with your people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you use all your hypes on me. But let your boy borrow 1 or 2. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, man, we gonna get out of here. Big ass shout out to Mary Kay for turning the page. Boy, Mary Kay, we proud of you for at least admitting the truth. But anyway, we gonna get out of here, man. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Peace out.
Big snacks, 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 big snacks. Let's go. Big snacks, big snacks, yeah. Big snacks, big snacks. Before you go, hit that like and subscribe. Join the family, come along for the ride. Sports, culture, life, yeah, we talk it all. From the Browns to the Buffs, every rise and fall. See you aunties, I appreciate the love. Big snacks in the building, man. It's all above. G. Bush, K. Sap, Auntie Faye in the mix. Mag Dog TV, Money Man, that's the